Here comes the first episode of the new season. It turned out to be quite unusual, even funny. In it, we are better shown the relationship between the agents, also returned the old enemy, which many have forgotten about, but about everything in order. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. At the beginning of the episode, we are shown a cameraman who is sitting with a gun and looking at some picture in a frame. He starts to think about something, and we see that in the picture is TV Voman. Apparently he is a big fan of her because it is the same agent from 49 series which she saved and teleported to the asylum. It was after that he became a fan of her. It's clear from the color of his jacket and another detail that we're shown at the end. Our cameraman notices this and gestures to let us know that now is not the time to dream, and we need to be ready. A fan of T. Voman, let's call him so, just in time, notices one of them who quickly flies towards them, but the operator manages to shoot him from a new invention, which we were shown in the last episode. As it turns out, the secret weapon completely paralyzes the Skibidists, so that they only have to twitch their eyes. After a slap, the agent flushes the Skibidist, by the way, in a mannered way, with his fingers sticking out. But then, on the roof appears a Skibidist spider, but not the usual, but with an improvement in the form of a machine gun. He just starts shooting, as the stick that was also shown in the last episode flies into him. The spider falls down and is washed away by a cameraman with another one on his back. This stick has exactly the same function as the cannon, namely to completely paralyze Skibidist. It is done in both cases, most likely because of the current. By the way, this is the same cameraman with two batons from the last part, which parodied Plunger because he also has two batons and the others have one. But then, he gets his head knocked off by the Skibidist flash from the distant 29th episode, and he takes out the agents one by one, and it seems that no one can do anything against him. Suddenly, here teleports T. Voman. Flash and she knocks her head off. But as we remember from previous episodes, her head can be separated, and it is quite strong. The TV starts spinning in different directions, with a purple color, and Flash gets caught in this trap, gets hypnotized, and then shot in the head with a dart. We see that the dart is fired by a scientist in an exoskeleton. He has as many as 4 different weapons, such as an anti-parasitic cannon, darts, a new cameraman cannon, and a simple machine gun. And on top is a speaker, apparently to create a strong sound wave to stun the enemy. Perhaps this is the same scientist we saw episode 48 on behalf of. Apparently he was restored after all, but not to the end. If you are worried for the killed fan Plunger, then I hasten to please you. In the background, you can see how the repair team is already rushing from the helicopter cameramen with a special device to fix agents. So, they're going to fix everyone affected by the Skibidist flash. At the end, a fan of TV Woman runs to hug her, as it was in that very episode, but she manages to teleport away on business, and you yourself can appreciate his intense sadness over this. Write in the comments whether you feel sorry for him or not. That's all for now. The series is pretty lame and funny. Dafag has done his best. Bye, everybody.